Tonight I'm going to do 4 fire cubes from Harvest 912. It is a League of Fire challenge, and I'm going to hold off until I have a few people in the room before I start doing this. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes. Hopefully someone comes. Before I go, I want to ask how everybody's doing tonight. Had a good night tonight. Spent some time with Spicy Jen. Well, she's here with me. She's not in the chat, but she's going to be in the chat. I was over at my buddy's house. It was for his birthday, so I had to spend time with the bro too. So, hey, what's going on, Sip Challenger, Sip Chopper? Going to be doing the 4 fire cubes. As soon as I get another 2-3 people in here. How you doing, guys? I need to feel the burn. I don't think this is going to do it for me tonight. Hopefully, it doesn't upset my stomach like it did the other night when I did the 8. This should be pretty easy. Just going to wait a few minutes till I get one more person in the room. Let's get this timer just about ready. Okay. Well, I'm going to get the disclaimer out of the way before I do this. I, Chili Phil, am over the age of 18 years of age and of a sound mind, and have read and understood the hot sauce and product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept the League of Fire and their suppliers and manufacturers will not be held responsible for any liabilities. Will under no circumstances be responsible for or liable for any claims or injury or damage arising from this or me consuming this product, multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree more than to this fact without a question. Okay, sorry about the stuttering. My iPad was blowing up. But anyway, I want to welcome everybody in this chat room tonight. It's going to be a fun night, and I'm going to get myself lit up by burning myself up by these Fire Cube Harvest 912. If you haven't tried them, I recommend you doing it. So here we go. This is only going to be 4 of them. These ones are hitting a little bit harder tonight because I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't really prepped too much. But it's still going to be a good challenge. I need to burn. If you can you please like and subscribe to my channel? That'd be much appreciated. I'll do more live streams. Yeah, these ones are hitting a little bit harder. Than the last batch. These are a little bit softer than normal. My dining room's a little bit warm, so they kind of melt a little bit more in my mouth. But it just makes it a little bit hotter. Kind of needed this burn. Had a long week. It's beginning of a 2-day work week. I mean, off day. So, what's going on, Bill? This is my third one. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I want to thank everybody for stopping at my channel. There was no problem, Bill, for stopping over. Me and Spicy Jen had a great time. I want to give a shout out to you. Happy birthday. Got one more cube to go. Right now, my mouth burn is probably at a 6, going on a 7. Feels like I did a nice dropper of the tincture. The last one, it's going to be a 4-minute afterburn after this one. Okay, 4-minute afterburn. Whew. No doubt, it's definitely hot. You think the nitro gummy bear was hot? This would whoop the nitro gummy bear's butt right here. Oh. Oh, excuse me. This is like 18 points for the liquefier. Good thing about it is the burn's not keep on growing. It's plateauing. Yeah, the gummy bear it was crazy hot the first time I did it. Now I can eat through them and I barely even get to like a 4. Hopefully this will get me to at least 11th place. Yeah, it is kind of crazy hot, Bill. you'd be in pain. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. You'd be running around. You'd have that puke bucket right next to you. Yeah, this is a good way to get the points for the Lake of Fire. This is like, I think it should be 18 points. My next challenge is going to be, I've got 5 bags of these Crossroad 2.0s. Probably be tomorrow, if not another day. Okay, 45 seconds. The crazy thing about it is the chocolate's still in the back of my throat. Still burning a little bit, but it's not nowhere near as bad. Come on, Bill, I dare you to buy some of these and try these. We might do a Q&A a little bit today, too, if you want. Spicy Jen says she wants to do a Q&A, so if she feels like asking me a few questions, I'll answer them. If you have any questions, you could ask, too. Okay, that's the challenge right there. I'm Chili Phil. I just conquered Harvest 912's Fire Cubes. If you want to ask any questions, I would gladly answer some. Well, thank you. It was pretty good. I mean, this challenge kind of lit me up a little bit more in the back of the throat, but it's not too bad. Like the last time when I did 8. I had more to eat, and my throat was a little bit more prepared. But this is the first real spicy thing I ate in, I don't know, like 9 days since the last time I did this. Or maybe no, that's not true. I ate a nitro gummy bear and I ate 4 habaneros a couple days ago. But
what's one of your favorite challenges that you have done?
I would have to give it to this or the Matty Patty. Definitely the Matty Patty from Harvest 912 is definitely a good one. And then this one right here. I mean, if you're looking to get points, yeah, this is a good one. You get like, I think it's going to be 18 points after you complete this. I got 35 points off the last one, so yeah, I would have to say it would be about 18 points for each bag.
Why do you like the Matty Patty?
Well, I like the flavor. The flavor is really good. And it's kind of hard to do more than 2. At least I did. I found it was hard. I ate 2 of them, but my camera conked out on my phone, so I couldn't do anything about it. But kind of upset about it. I lost a lot of points on that, but I made it up for doing the Fire Cubes. But then the Tuba Terrors is up in the top 4 of my favorites. It's a very complicated challenge to do. It's pretty hard.
What's your favorite pepper that you like to eat?
The red Primatali and the purple Gator Jigsaw.
Why?
The flavor, the way it burns. And then the forever will be one of my favorites. Will be the habanero. The habanero is a very simple pepper. Is the burn is consistent. It's always like it's like a stinging kind of burn, and it's like a pulsating burn if you eat too much of it. But I remember one time when my buddy Bill dared me to eat 10 habaneros for $20 a long time ago, like 25 years ago or something like that. It lit me up back then. That took me a while to get off the spice. It took me a while to get back into spicy stuff after that. But that's also when the habanero was the world's hottest pepper. But yeah, I could probably eat about 4 or 5 habaneros in a row right now. That's what my tolerance is. So I can't wait to get more peppers. Hopefully, I get some more from Linda's Fiery Treats real soon.
Do you enjoy eating the peppers, or do you eat the peppers to get points?
I don't really get points for the eating the peppers. I just do it because I like to burn.
Okay, here's a question. Do you prefer hot sauce or
Powder.
powder on your food?
I got like 100 bottles of hot sauce I could use on any given dish. I got all kinds. So if I get hooked on one bottle, like one kind of hot sauce, I'll go crazy with it. I'll put it on everything I eat. Like it's one hot sauce company I'm a real big fan of. It's a local one from Pittsburgh. It's called Hammerjack. I recommend going to their website, hammerjack.com. Pick up a bottle of Flair or Spicy Bison or Sweet Heat. They're really good sauces. They got a ginger sauce and they got a Sublime sauce. It's like a Gringo green sauce. Goes really good on tacos. They have one called an OG. It's like an original hot sauce. It's kind of like a Frank's Red Hot, and then a trifecta. It's kind of a combination. It's kind of like a Frank's Red Hot or a Cholula. Yeah, I use hot sauce almost on a daily basis. Or I try to even even eat peppers. I got peppers in the freezer. I cut them up, put them in ramen noodles. I put them on most of my dishes. So I mean, it helps me keep my tolerance up. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait till pepper season starts again. Yeah, I got about 5 growers waiting for me to buy, so I can't wait. Well, actually about 4, but either way, I'm going to be eating a lot of peppers this year. Gotta get myself ready for October 4th with that hot pepper eating contest.
What's your least favorite pepper?
Uh, I don't really have a least favorite. I mean, there's so many peppers out there. It's just depends on the burn. I mean, oh, excuse me. Some of those burn. I mean, the chocolate primatoli is a whole different pepper. It's by far the hottest pepper I ever eaten. I mean, but it hits you almost instantaneously. I had the same problem with the amnesia pepper, but I learned. I came to pass with beating. I could eat that thing in the morning and I'll be fine. Going to work, going to the bus stop, munching on a amnesia pepper. It'll burn me up a little bit, but I can handle it.
Here's a question. What's your favorite spicy snack on your free time?
Spicy snack. You could give me any of those Cheetos. You could give me a nitro gummy bear. I could munch on that or two, or you could even give me a couple jalapenos or a couple of habaneros and I'll munch on them for a snack. I mean, you could always put certain hot sauces on ice cream or cake. I mean, it just depends. Whatever I have close by. I mean, I got a bag of Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos over on my counter right now. I might be munching on a little bit later. But yeah,
How old were you when you first tried something spicy?
first time I ever tried anything spicy, I had to been like 7 years old. I got into my dad's pickled jalapenos. I was eating the whole pepper out of the jar. My dad said, "Well, you're not going to like them. They're hot." I ate them and I loved them. And then as I got older, I started expanding it a little bit until I started turning, like, I think I was like 1 or 22 when I first tried my first habanero. And I fell in love after that. At first, I messed my stomach up a little bit, but I was afraid to go back to it until maybe like I went hardcore maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And then that rest is history. And then doing these videos, I seen reactions of Max's 357 25th anniversary gold. That's one of my favorite sauces. And then, of course, Johnny Scoville inspired me to do this a little bit myself. So, I mean, this is why I'm doing it. I mean, I enjoy the burn, I enjoy feeling it, but I also like watching Johnny Scoville videos. And I mean, I'm not trying to be like him, but I mean, he inspired me to do this. So the credit goes to him. So, yeah. It's a
What was
my
your first League of Challenge?
League of Fire.
Challenge.
If I remember, I think I uploaded either a video of me doing the Tuba Terror, or might have been when I ate three one chip challenges. I mean, as much as I was in pain after I ate those three one chip challenges, it wasn't really worth it because they only gave me like 6 points total. I would rather eat something like this. I would rather eat like 6 or 7 packs of these because the points go up. By the time I would eat 6 or 7 of those, I'd get like 75, 80 points versus only getting like 4 or 5 points off the chip challenges.
So go big or go home.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Go big or go home. The more cubes or the Matty Patties you eat, the more points you get. So,
So you have to eat their approved challenges.
yes, they got ones. They got all the ones from the Harvest 912. The League of Fire themselves, they have some, but they're coming out of the UK, so it'll take a little while before they get here. But I did the Scoville Slam, I did the Ryback Slam, and I did the UK Chili Queens Slam. The UK Chili Queen has a charcoal flavor in it. That messed me up almost instantaneously. I mean, I didn't last 10 minutes after that. I had to throw it up after I got done doing it. It was just horrible. But the Scoville Slammer, that day when I did it, I went to a Chinese restaurant, asked them if they have anything super spicy. And I said, bring me the spiciest dish, and they did. I didn't feel any heat off it, so I had to come home and drink a 13 million Scoville bottle of hot sauce to fill the burn. That was a good day.
Can you talk a little bit about tinctures?
I'm not very knowledgeable, but I know I have one, and I got two right here. This is from Clayton Hollingsworth. I'm not quite sure how many Scoville it is, but all I know is it's pretty hot. But
Bill says, good luck in October. You can do it.
excuse me. Well, thank you. I'm going to need all the luck I can get. It's not going to be easy. The competition is going to be tough. Dean from Conjured Vapors is going to be a tough one. Pepper Pelagic, he's working on getting into the game. He's already trying to put himself through training. I was trying to tell him, don't worry about anything until like the last 2 or 3 weeks before the challenge. I mean, I'm going to continue doing all these challenges. What's going on, Blake? I'm going to continue on doing all these challenges, eating peppers and stuff, but I'm not going to go hardcore on the peppers until about maybe like late August and September, it's going to be in September. But yeah, I'm just going to have fun until about September. Then I'm going to go into hardcore mode. because what Johnny Scoville told me, it's not about what you do like right now at this current moment of the year. It's about what you have to do 2 or 3 weeks before the challenge. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on, like the last 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm going to keep building my tolerance up when I'm doing this.
Why do you do it?
It's fun. That's why it's fun. That's what I like about it. It's fun. Anybody else got any questions they want to ask?
If you could try any old League of Fire challenge that is not available, what would it be?
Let's see here. I'm not sure. Because there's a couple I wouldn't mind trying. I seen on there I can't get a hold of. See if I can pull it up. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I don't know how many aren't there anymore. Maybe if I could do the Death Nut Challenge 2.0 again, it would probably do. Because I think that was one of the challenges from back in the day. I did that one, and that thing wrecked me before. I just did the video, and I thought I was having a heart attack when I was eating it. It was funny. But I passed it. Let's see here. Some I don't know. I don't know if they have any old challenges on there or not, but yeah, I'm not sure.
There's another question. Have you eaten any peppers this live? This live was a challenge.
I did videos for Johnny Scoville's One Hot Minute, but I haven't did anything for a live video. Maybe I might do one when I get a couple fresh ones. I got a bag of habaneros. I can see how many I could eat, and I could do that live. I think there's like 10 or 12 in a bag. I might try to do for 10 or 12. It might be worth a try. Yeah, maybe some habaneros I might try. And that's all. I have frozen peppers, but I'm not quite sure how many I would want to do of those. I got reapers, scorpions, maybe a couple primatalis.
Do you think that many habaneros would give you cramps?
Probably. I think so. I'd be a fool not to think, because habaneros they're probably like the 5th or 6th hottest pepper in the world at one time. You figure an orange habanero is like 350,000, 375,000 Scoville. And I'd be ready for the cramps with that. So, I mean, I'd make sure I have a puke bucket next to me just in case. Welcome to the room, Senate. Yeah, I think 10 would probably give me cramps. But like I'm thinking maybe this 4 fire cubes will give me some cramps. They gave me cramps. Just having something in my stomach. But if I'm going to do if I'm going to do the Tube of Terror, Johnny Scoville said just eat a couple peanut butter sandwiches, and believe it or not, that does work.
Do you grow, and any tips for growing?
I don't grow. I'm not a grower. If you have any questions, I would recommend you to maybe like Uncle Bull Cow, maybe damn it, what's his name? You could probably ask
Clayton Hollinsworth.
Clayton Hollinsworth. He's a grower.
Linda's Fiery
You
Treats.
got ask Linda's Fiery Treats. Lone Star Massive. Uh, Tom Broom. Those guys, they'd probably give you some pointers. And you could go to Johnny Scoble's room if he ever when he gets back to doing live shows. And there's always a grower or two inside the room, like Harvest 912. They're not growers, but I mean, I'm sure they have some connections that you could ask. Maybe I think Dean might be one too. He might grow some peppers. I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind trying to grow some primatalis and trying to crossbreed them with maybe like a jigsaw, a purple gator jigsaw or something crazy, or maybe like a habanero. It'd be interesting to grow. I just don't have the time or the patience. I'll eat them all day, but I just don't have the time or the patience. But any other questions, guys?
Well, we got to know Chili Phil
Yeah,
a little bit.
a little bit, yeah. This has just been something that's been growing with me with my channel.
What challenge has given you the worst
What
cramps?
challenge gave me the worst cramps? I tell you, two did. The UK Chili Queen Slam, and then when I ate 3 one-chip challenges. I mean, those were the two worst ones I had. I did get the cramps off the Death Nut Challenge 2.0, but man, did I get some wicked cramps off of the UK Chili Queen Slam, because it hit me almost instantaneously because it had the charcoal flavor to it. And then the one-chip challenge, when I ate 3 of them, it didn't hit me instantaneously. It hit me about 3 or 4 hours later as it was starting to pass. But I mean, I do this because I love it, and sometimes it burns really good. Sometimes the cramps are worth it. I mean, I ate a rogue ghost pepper at work. It hit like a Carolina Reaper, but when I went back to work after my lunch, I started cramping up, and I cramped up all throughout the rest of my work shift, all the ways home. It was just a nightmare. I mean, some peppers just give me the worst, like some horrible cramps. I mean, I got 2 nitro gummy bears sitting upstairs. I could probably eat those, and I'll probably get a little bit of a cramp if I didn't eat anything, because it's just what it is. It's not that it's hot. It's just once it hits your stomach, it's just how your stomach reacts. But yeah, it's like I said, this is something that I've been wanting to do some live streams and stuff like that. So I mean, this is the only way I could do challenges. It's going to be fun. Any more questions for you, Jen?
No.
Anybody else got any other questions? Glad to answer. Yeah, it's funny. When I had I had a YouTube channel for a very long time, but the only thing I uploaded like 7 or 8 years ago, I was feeding a squirrel with a peanut, and I didn't know what else I wanted to do until I started seeing videos like this, like reaction videos. I figured I could do this without panicking or doing all that stuff, like running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And I think I do. I think I do a pretty good job with this, but you know, I can't be a superstar with this, but I'm gonna have fun doing this. Yeah, I can't wait though. Maybe I'll I'll definitely eat a pepper with Johnny Scoble on October 4th. You know, the old saying, I said this before, if Johnny Scoble hands me a pepper, I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to be hurt. He's going to be laughing when I'm on the floor, like crunching up into a ball. But it'll be fun. Hopefully that's before the challenge, not after. Yeah, if any of you guys are in Pittsburgh, October 4th, there's going to be a League of Fire hot pepper eating contest at a hot sauce festival. It's the first one ever in Pittsburgh. It's going to be like over 100 vendors there. It's brought to you by this company called Hammerjack. I'll have the link to their company in the description below. You could get some hot sauce. It's locally made, and most of the peppers are locally grown. So I mean, they take pride in their sauces. I'm pretty good friends with the wife. I mean, she keeps in communication with me on Instagram, tell me what's going on with the festival and the pepper eating contest and all that stuff. So it's going to be fun. I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing a lot of people I know cheering me on, just having a good time, buying hot sauces, probably buying peppers because there's going to be growers over there too. Peppers are going to be grown for the contest by Troy Prima from the Prima Ornery. So it's going to be good. He grows crazy hot peppers too. I'm going to be lit up. Can't wait. So anybody else got any other kinds of questions or want to know anything? Let me know. Okay then, guys. I guess I want to turn these points into the League of Fire. Hopefully I get into 11th place with this. Have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming to my room. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Bird.